Let's get ready to. Actually, did you know that you can't really do that?
Do
Let's get ready to rumble. That guy charges every
yeah.
time someone does it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead ass.
Well, he's not gonna hear this.
Fuck no, he's not. What's up, guys?
Let's get ready to rumble.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Who Up Podcast. Chris is probably still sleeping. We think his phone's dead, so he's not here yet. If he might show up in the middle of the episode, and if that happens,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I had to plug my phone in.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. We
Put
don't
him
want
back.
your phone being dead too, because if your phone's dead and Chris's phone is dead, who am I gonna text all day?
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Who am I gonna send messages to all day?
Yeah. What are you gonna say? Well, I guess you could still send messages. Just we wouldn't respond, which is sort of part of the course most days for that chat.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a.
You wouldn't even notice.
I wouldn't. I would just be
You'd be
like,
like-
man, not doing so hot today again.
I always try my best to get in there, but then I'll see like, oh fuck, there's 5 messages, and I gotta laugh react them at the same time. Like, I feel like a dickhead where it's like, oh yeah, these are all like funny, but now it feels like you probably feel like I'm pitying you. Like,
yeah. No, I don't give a shit. I've stopped texting that chat unless I need to just relay information to you guys.
yeah, it used to be crazy popping, and then just kind of, I don't know. It's like the chat. We kind of told the chat it fell off.
Yeah. I was like, yo, y'all ever pee the bed? And you guys will be silent. I'll be like, oh, okay. I was thinking about a guy who peed the bed.
Yeah, think about what if you just pissed it?
What if a guy just
And
peed the bed?
yeah, and what'll happen is like I would see a message like that, and I'd have it's like, what am I gonna do? I'm door dashing right now. Am I gonna pause my Joe Rogan episode to voice text a response to this, or am I just gonna leave it?
Exactly.
And it's very clear what I continued to do.
Dude, I gotta stop partying.
Dude, you're
I'm getting too
kind
old
of
for
you're going
this.
off the deep end, man.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you is your body hurting this morning?
Yeah, dude, I'm so fucking tired. I literally plugged my computer in and got in here at 10 o'clock, and I just put my bed away.
Mm.
I literally had just pulled everything out and sat it on the couch.
Hey, you know what? I also woke up right when I texted the chat, hey. It's like I was putting feelers out to see if anyone was like up yet.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
No, when you sent hey that first time,
yeah.
uh, I my phone buzzed and I looked at it and I was like, I got this. And oh, Bart, don't step on the board, please. Don't step on the board. All right, he's being a good boy. Sit down. Um, what was it? Yeah, I felt my phone buzz, and it just took me that long to type out "hey" between falling asleep again. Yeah,
Dude, I know I know the
I
feeling.
could not
Like,
stay up, bro.
well, dude, I woke up at like 5 something this morning
No,
initially.
don't rub your fucking face on the board, Bart. Come on.
And then I was like, we can't be up at 5:30 in the morning.
It's
We
too
need to go
fucking
back to
early.
bed. Yeah, so we go back to bed. My alarm goes off at 7:30. I turn that off. I'm like, well, we could get up and like take our time getting ready and stuff. But I was like, what am I realistically gonna do? So let's just go back to bed. And then I woke up at fucking 9:40.
Yeah, I woke up and my whole body hurt from sleeping
Yeah,
like
dude.
shit on this fucking piece of shit pull-out bed. So I went.
That's that's what the party boy lifestyle does, man. You get to a point where you're gonna like either outgrow it mentally or
Come
like
on.
physically you're not gonna be able to keep up.
Yeah, man, this shit's beating my ass.
Yeah.
Get away from the fucking soundboard, Bart. Come on. I love you, but I can't do this right now. I can't do
Dude,
this
he
right
he
now.
he knows that like you're gonna talk to him if he gets around it, so he's just like staying there. It's like, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
man.
acknowledge me.
Well, now I'm petting him while he's on the floor.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
It's different when we're all together.
Mm.
I miss my guys. Where
I
the
know,
fuck is
dude.
my fucking pen, dude? There's so much going on in my life right now. God damn it, cat. Dude, just lay. Okay, if you're going to lay next to it, you can't put your head on it. Because you're going to accidentally mute me and make it so the episode sounds like shit.
Yeah,
Let's do
I'll
that.
do that. I miss being in the room, listening to those episodes. It's like, damn, we're having so much fun, just hanging out.
Yeah, man.
And
We're eating
time,
snacks.
yeah, time fucking flies by recording it in person.
Yeah, dude, it's way easier to do a fucking hour when you're all just sitting together.
Yeah,
Remember,
it's like, oh yeah,
remember when we first did them all together and we were like, "Wow, this shit sucks. This takes for fucking ever." And then we did them this time and it was like nothing.
yeah, oh yeah. No, it's just like. It's like, I don't know. You don't see each other all the time, so it's like, oh, you get together, like, oh, hey, what's up? And we just start recording right away.
Yo, do you want to
But
see a picture of Bart being a little Discord kitten?
yeah, I gotta see what he's up to.
Look at my Discord kitten, bro. Oh, he's biting me now, motherfucker. Hey, none of that shit. None of that shit. I'll fucking beat your ass. Get that shit out of my fucking face. Here, come down here. Thank you.
Oh yeah, he is like right up in that bitch.
Yeah, dude, he's getting fucking
Rolling around.
groomed, bro.
Yeah.
This damn cat getting groomed on fucking Discord.
Hell, you like getting groomed, huh, Bart?
Where the fuck is my goddamn pen, dude? Oh, I'm so pissed.
What do you think would happen if you like, I don't know, you're like a kid, you get on the computer and you like get a friend request and you start talking to this guy. It's like, oh yeah, like, oh man, your parents don't want you up past 11. Like that sucks. That's when like all the fun stuff is going on. Have you ever had alcohol? And the kid's like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
and you build this like relationship with this guy who's like being like a cool friend and like wants to expose you to like a new way to live life. And you find out that it's just a cat.
Just a cat walking across a keyboard.
Yeah, it's just a cat. A cat rubbing his head on someone's computer.
Yeah,
It's like,
the owner's going to jail for being a pedophile.
yeah, the cat's walking on the keyboard. It's like, have you ever had alcohol? Sand.
This fucking cat's getting too rowdy, dude. He's got the little jumpers, man. This is not good for morale.
No, it's like, I think when all three of us were there, it kind of like just simmered him down. He was like, I don't know if I can have the energy. What's gonna happen? There's like too many people here.
Yeah, now he's ow, god damn it. Now he's just biting the shit out of me, and then he comes back for more. I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. Get back here, little piece of shit. Ow. Oh, my life is so hard.
Yeah, this is like why you should have been up earlier, so you could have like drained him. You know.
Yeah, so I could have sucked my cat's cock.
Yeah, and just taking all of his energy. And like, there, now you lay down, and
now you get down, bitch.
now you lay down while I record my podcast.
Yeah.
And
he was sleeping with me, man. He was sleeping at the same time. I don't know how he's not groggy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cats probably do feel better than most people waking up in the morning. You think about how streamlined their life is. Like, hey, we have like this food, this optimal performance food that you eat. That's it. Water, and then you sleep. You probably feel like a fucking $1,000,000.
Oh yeah, dude. Sleeping all the time, and only getting up to like eat and piss and shit, and then run around.
Yeah,
it's the best way to fucking. I wish I lived like that, dude.
If you found the right environment, you could do that.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah, I think if you find someone that's gonna take care of you, maybe treat you like you are their cat in a way, and you just want to sleep and then get up to go to the bathroom and eat and maybe run around a little bit, you could totally do that.
That actually sounds so nice.
Maybe we find a larger cat that like wants to take you in, like a cat that's
Yeah.
like 20 feet long, and it's like,
Hey,
this
Bart,
is
can you
my
get up for a
pet.
sec? Keep going, keep going. Sorry,
Okay.
I was moving.
This
a
is my
cabinet.
You're good.
Fuck
This
up,
is my
you piece of
pet
shit.
Clay. I got him from PetSmart, and he's like introducing you to the family, and the kids are like, "Oh, like what does Clay do?" It's like, "Oh, he eats, pisses, sleeps, and sometimes he'll run around."
That last one,
And
very rare, actually.
yeah, yeah, he's probably. I picked this one out because he's probably not going to be running around a
He's
lot
probably gonna be sleeping and eating.
most of the time.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and he does not get to eat when we are eating.
Yeah, he does not eat at our table.
Yeah, and then you look disappointed, and then you go sort of like run jog to like a corner, and you put your head in it, and then you like slowly turn and look back at them because you feel
And
bad.
then I start like scratching the couch.
Yeah, you go over to the couch and you just start trying to like rip the fabric off of it because you don't have claws.
Yeah, I'm just ripping
It's
it
like,
off with my hands.
yeah, yeah. And the cat family. I don't know if you're imagining them this way. They're walking around on their back legs, and I'm picturing the daddies wearing like a fedora and like trench coat, just came home from work kind of deal.
Yeah, you look
They're like
like
1950s cats.
yeah, they look like what they're imagined as if a child were imagining adults.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh no, what are you doing? Ripping up my couch? And then he pushes your head into it and smacks back your head. And then you start crying.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess you can talk. Yeah, you guys can like
Yeah.
communicate. Actually,
I just
damn, I
choose
almost
not to talk.
yeah, yeah. You've taken a vow of silence
As
when you decided you were gonna sell your body at PetSmart. You
Yeah.
took a
as when they adopted me, they were like, you cannot speak.
yeah.
I was like, I won't do it.
Yeah. The dad gets you in the car and is like, if you talk around my kids, I'll fucking kill you.
They will get scared.
Yeah. You're not supposed to talk.
I don't think you've ever met an animal before. Have you been a pet before? And I just shake my head. He's like, yeah. You ever hear a pet talk? I shake my head again.
Yeah, exactly. So fucking shut it.
If you're gonna make any fucking noises, it's a meow.
Yeah. You're gonna make my sounds on my time.
You want dinner? You fucking meow for it. I'm a grown ass man standing next to a door I could open, and I'm just like, they're just beating the fuck out of me with belts.
Yeah, they're super
up.
abusive.
Yeah.
They're all watching TV after dinner, and you're hungry, so you come out and you're kind of walking like you're walking on 2 feet. You're just like swaying your whole body weird like a cat, and you get like in front of the TV, and you're like, meow. And the dad just fucking dad just whaps you upside the head.
And I'm just standing in front of the TV like nothing special. I'm not on a table. I'm not.
No.
Just fucking standing.
I need to show you. This is like what I'm imagining you fucking
Clay,
this is what I'm imagining you doing. Is
Clay,
like you're swaying your whole body like this in front of the TV. It's like
Yeah,
meow. We're trying to watch Big Bang Theory. Can you move, please?
Can you please move? Please?
Yeah.
As I'm wiggling.
And the son's like, Dad, can I take care of it? And he's like, sure, son. The son just like fucking whaps you upside the head and his claws are out so you get cuts on your face. Because the kid doesn't know how to treat a pet. So he's like, get out!
Yeah, and then I scanter away.
Yeah. You scanter away and you go up the stairs and then you're like 2 minutes later, you're like peeking through the railing, looking at all of them. You have like 3 slash marks on your cheek.
It turns into like a badass scar. Eventually, I just start pissing all over the place instead of in the toilet.
Yeah, you're fed up, so you're like fighting back any way you know how.
Yeah, they bring me to the shelter. They're like, he keeps pissing. We need to put him down. And the shelter's like, whoa. And that's when I break my vow of silence. I'm like, they keep hitting me.
What happens? What if we turn this into like a John Wick thing? They drop you off, right? At the vet. They like knock you out, put you in like a baby carrier, put you outside, like, hey, euthanize this fucking cat. And so the vet brings you in and you're still unconscious, right? And then all of a sudden you wake up as he's like about to operate on you and like inject you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like go time. You like fucking John Wick mode. You like grab his hand and just bend it completely back, or his paw. I guess everyone's a cat. So you grab his paw and just like bend it completely backwards.
Yeah, and I shove the euthanization needle into him.
Yep.
And then I feel awful. I just
You feel awful because you moved so fast. Like part of the reason you wanted to become a pet was so you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
Yeah, now I'm back.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back to every fucking part of me hurting.
I didn't want to be a party boy anymore. I wanted to be a pet, and they were gonna euthanize me. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah. So now you're like a lazy John Wick. You're like he's getting the job done, one step at a time,
at his own pace. And then it's just like a bullet is like zooming past me, and I like nonchalantly like look at it as it zooms, and then I just kind of like. I just shoot 2 into the guy, and I'm like,
yeah, you're like holding your knee, hobbling over to him to like get his ammunition, so you have an extra clip.
Yeah, I'm taking his gun, but I'm being as slow as possible about it.
You're like a recent Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah, but I'm doing like more physical activity than him, just slower.
Way more. Yeah.
It's like I'm hobbling over, and then I'm bending over to pick up the gun. And then someone else comes in, and I just like roll my eyes as I dive into a roll. And then just shoot him in the head once. And I'm like, I need an Advil.
Yeah. The best ending to that movie is like you get back to the house of the family that you were living with, right? And it's like nighttime, so everyone's asleep, so you're like sneaking in.
Yeah.
And you take like 40 minutes to get up to the son's room because he's the one that left you with that scar.
Yeah.
So you get in there, right? And you intentionally like let the door close with a click so he wakes up.
Yeah.
And the son wakes up and it's like, what are you doing here? I thought you were dead. And you're like, first off, I just went up your stairs. So hang on. Also, and the kid's like, what are you doing? You're like, hang on a second. I have something I want to show you. And you're like fiddling around in your bag for like 15 minutes. And you pull out this like makeshift like Wolverine style glove with like 3 claws on it. Because you want to give him the scar. And you're like, you might already know what this is. Just stay right there. Yeah, I put this on. It's got all these like belts and straps you have to tighten to get the glove on right, and it's taking you forever to do it.
I ask him if he's got a chair. I like just pull a chair out and sit down. And I'm like, can I just have like a glass of water, man?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, sure. And he like runs to the kitchen real quick and grabs me a glass of water. And I chug it really fast. And I'm like, oh, dude, can I have another one? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah. And he goes and gets me another glass of water. I'm like, thank you. And then it's like, I stand up again. I'm like, all right, get back in bed.
Yeah. Get back in your bed because this is gonna fucking hurt. Okay. You're like going towards him, and you're about to claw him, and then the dad comes in and it's like, "What are you doing? I thought you were dead." Like,
the dad comes in, he kicks the door down. He's got a shotgun.
oh shit.
He's like, "You should be dead," and then he fires it. He fires it at me, right? But
Hang on, yeah,
I hit
he
the
fires
ground,
it.
and then he hits his son instead.
Yeah, I'm thinking like more of a meta movie moment. He fires it, time slows down. You look at the camera and smile, and then you just take one step to the side, so the bullets miss you and just go into his son.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
And then his son explodes. Like,
yeah, it's bad. Like,
like he
this is
doesn't
like
just
point
get
blank
shot.
shotgun shot.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh damn, and then I slashed the fuck out of the dad's face,
Yep.
and the dad fires another shot because I just slashed his face, and that one hits his son again.
Oh my god. As if there was any hope after the first time, just blows it to even more oblivion.
Yeah. And then he the dad just kind of falls down the stairs, and then I go check his pulse.
You go check his, but you're going down the stairs super slow, like as he's dying. Like by the time you get there, he doesn't have a pulse, but he did for a while.
Yeah, he broke his neck on the fall, and just died immediately. But he would have been fine if I would have walked down the stairs faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I go back upstairs, and the son's body is just obliterated, but his head is still there, pretty intact. And I slash his head to give him the scar. And then the mom comes in and she's like, "What's all the ruckus?"
Oh no. Yeah, because there's a mom and then there's a daughter. You gotta slash them too.
Yeah, the mom's like, "What's all this ruckus?" And then I slash the mom, and then she cries out, and then the daughter comes out and she's like, "Mom, what's happening?" And then I step out of the door, and the mom's like rushing to get the shotgun that's at the bottom of the stairs.
Mm.
And as the mom's rushing to grab the shotgun, so the shotgun is pointed like up and at her basically, right?
Yeah.
And I throw like a quarter. I throw like a quarter down the stairs, and it ricochets off one of the stairs and hits the trigger and just blows the mom's head off.
You know what would be great is you throw that quarter, the scene goes into slow-mo again. As the quarter's bouncing on the stairs and the mom is running, you grab the daughter, right?
Yeah.
You turn and look at the camera again. You look back at her. You slash the little girl's face.
And then I throw the girl into the mom.
Yeah, that was exactly. You throw the girl up, down the stairs or whatever at the mom. So when the quarter hits the trigger, it just blows both of them. They're fucking.
I get the collateral, dude.
It's like a fucking Doom kill or something.
Yeah, man. And then I burn their house down. I turn on all the gas, and then I light a cigarette outside. Throw the flick the butt.
But first, you piss in the toilet before you leave the house.
Yeah, first I piss on the toilet.
You piss all over the toilet.
All over the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it cuts to you and I sitting in a coffee shop, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this pet thing anymore, man. It's hard. It's worse than the party style, and you're like, well,
Yeah. So yeah, we're at the coffee shop. So do you want to go back to being a party boy comedian, or do you want to keep being a pet?
Yeah, and then it cuts to the credits.
Yeah. Then we don't know. There's going to be a second movie.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, there will be. And that
Oh yeah.
the second movie is me being a party boy again, right? I'm
You're a
doing
party boy, but then at the back of one of your stand-up shows, there's a cat, like a big
yeah,
cat sitting there
it's one
looking
of the
at you.
big cat people that now live in our universe.
And you feel like there's some connection to the family.
And I go and I sit down and he's got his paw on a Glock that's pointed at me on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Do you know why I'm here?" And I'm like, "Why? Why are you speaking in a weird accent?"
Because you like comedy.
Because it is the only way I will be able to do accent. If how else can I be racist if I am not pretending to be a character?
Yeah. I need to do this voice.
That was so funny, dude. This is home. This is a departure from what we were doing, but so there's a guy. There's a guy who was like, "Yeah, man, I do the accent so I can say stuff that I can't say, because I'm putting it in the mouth of someone else." And it's like, you're still saying it.
Yeah.
You're still saying it. You're not even being a different character. You're just doing an Indian accent.
Yeah. Yeah, how do you not see that?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love doing an Indian accent. I love being
Yeah.
racist, but just call it what it is. Don't try and say it's a loophole. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're doing the accent. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, something feels right about doing the voice. Like when I listened back to our episode with Ahmed, I was the only one doing the fucking voice.
Right. See,
That entire time
like
you
my
guys
place to do it.
Yeah, I was just going for it, man. I don't know.
Hey, and it paid off.
But,
Dude, the funniest thing happened last night. Ahmed and I were at the CC Club. And I don't even remember what we were joking about, dude, but some guy walks past us and he goes, "They call me low fat. I work a 4 time week." And he's this white guy doing like a Chinese accent.
okay.
And it was one of the funniest things Ahmed and I had ever seen. We were like laughing our asses off, dude. And this girl's like, "Oh, you're racist," like yelling at him. And we're like, "Whoa, no, what are you doing?" And she's like, "That was racist." And we're like, "I mean, a little bit, but it was like funny." Like,
Yeah.
who cares? He's not hurting anybody doing that. Like, that's probably a real thing, whatever. And she's like, "No, it's not okay." And that's when like Ahmed's like, "What do you think of Euphoria?" And immediately, bro, she's like, "That's different. That's different." And then he's like, "How? How is it?"
No way.
Yeah,
He actually
straight
got her.
Yeah, he got her real good. And then she like started freaking out because a black man just told her that she understands something.
Yep. Yeah, the context.
And then we ended up having this conversation with this fucking loser, dude, fucking absolute retard. who was like context, you don't create context just exists. And it's like, I mean, you do create context though. Like you're creating context every time you decide to take something out of context. You're creating context whenever you want to frame someone to look bad.
Yeah.
And he like
that's the beauty of words. Words are not some concrete thing. Like,
yeah, and this dude's like, but then this dude like had no real solid point. It was so fucking funny. And eventually he's like, if somebody's making something, and that's I don't even know what he was trying to say at one point, but there was a point when when Ahmed's just like, "You like Walt Disney? You like Disney movies?" The guy's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "All right, what's your favorite Disney movie?" And the guy couldn't name one Disney movie. And he's like, Walt Disney is a Nazi. I mean, he's like an anti-Semite. He like was pro-Hitler in the 40s.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "What? No, he's not. No, he wasn't."
Oh.
And we're like, "You can look it up. He was." I was like, "You like NASA? You think space travel's cool? You like the idea that we went to the moon in 1969?" He's like, "Yeah, that's cool." And I'm like, "Nazis did that?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No, they didn't." I'm like, "Look it up right now."
Yeah, you can seriously.
I was like, "You like curing frostbite, dude? You like most of modern medicine? Check this shit out, dude. Nazis did that."
Yeah.
He's like, what does that have
Like,
to do with anything? And it's like, exactly.
mhm.
What does it have to do with anything?
I just don't. I can't get into the heads of those people that like don't understand that like the cool thing about like anything in the realm of art, it's like open to interpretation. Like,
Yeah, my favorite part was he was like, I'm a big stand up fan. I'm a big stand up fan. We're like, okay, who are your like top three? And he's like, I don't like ranking things. And we're like, okay, well, who do you laugh at? Who do you think is funny? He's like
yeah.
Louis C.K. And Ahmed right out the fucking gates like, all right, so you know this bit where he says the N word, and the guy's like, I don't know about that. And it's like, all right, so you're picking and choosing what you like, dude.
Yeah.
You're already picking and choosing what you want to deem as fine to say. It was really
Yeah.
funny because you got to watch Ahmed back this dude in the corner like 6 times, and then this guy start like trying to make like straw man arguments, building something else. It was so funny because this guy's like clearly getting pissed because he's not winning. And
Yeah.
it's so funny because it's just like Ahmed just wanted to have a real conversation about like, do you think like artists should be able to say whatever they want to say? You know what I mean? Do what they want
Yeah.
to do. And this guy's like, yeah. And then he's like, all right, so Dave Chappelle should be able to do that in his special. And the guy's like, no, he shouldn't be able to. And he's like, what happened to us just being on the same page? It was really funny to watch. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, dude, that's like, good God, man.
Anyway, back to the French cat. Back to the French cat with a gun pointed at
Yeah.
him. I hate fucking retarded people, dude.
No, that's like, oh God, no. Those like, I don't know. It always blows my mind when like you hear about like some like, you either run into one or you hear about someone running into one because it's like, holy fuck, like yeah, they are real. Like they go and do things. Like,
Yeah, it's these people who want to just like have opinions without having any claim. That was the coolest part of the whole situation too. Was it's like, where it, like sort your cite your source, and the guy like couldn't.
yeah. So
And
it's like, why?
and Ahmed was just like, all right, let me tell you exactly what is up, and I'll cite all my. And he cited everything that he said,
Yeah.
cited it all, and it was so funny, dude.
It's like, yeah, that's the thing you realize with like more and more of those people that like have these like ridiculous, like strong opinions for like seemingly no reason other than to like try and feel like
Yeah.
morally good. It's like they don't know anything about it. Like
Yeah.
they're just being told how to think about it.
Yeah,
And it's
and as
like
soon as you
when you
confront
are,
that, they don't even know what
yeah,
to say.
yeah, because it's like most people like I don't know, even just with like comedy stuff, like I've noticed like being around those types of people where it's like, yeah, like this is the morally like good way to look at it, so I don't like this and that. But it's like you expose them to some of the stuff that they shouldn't like, they think it's fucking great because it's like everyone likes to laugh and like hear something funny.
Yeah, and the whole idea, at least the whole idea that was like where we were coming from last night when we were talking to this guy and this girl was like, you're allowed to like Euphoria. That's fine. But why can't a guy be an idiot on stage?
Yeah.
That was like the thing. It's not you can't enjoy this thing that you like, obviously, but also there's context there, so why can't there be context here?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people can't do that, dude.
No, some people I don't know why. I guess I don't know.
And I get caught in that
I don't.
too. I do the same thing. I'm not gonna say I don't.
Mhm. I have
I've
never
been one
done
of those
it.
guys. I've been one of those guys.
No,
I take
I've
bait
def-
on Twitter all the time, bro.
I have definitely been one of those guys. I was pretty crazy, like 21, 22
Yeah,
with
man.
that sort of stuff.
Well, it's
But
easy to take shit out of context. It's easy to be like, I'm right because this is wrong.
yeah, well, because like especially when you feel like it's for the greater good, I guess you
Yeah.
feel like you're almost not like I'm like morally superior, but it's like this is like the right thing to do. So
Yeah.
I feel validated in that. When it's like in reality, being a good person is so much more than just like subscribing to a couple of like thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. I
Like
mean, it's a dangerous line to toe too, because I mean, like, We want to talk about for the greater good, man. Hitler was saying that everything he was doing was for the greater good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that
Yeah.
because
I
you're.
think that's what we're trying to say is like people like that guy you ran into at the show last night. Those people are like literal Nazis.
Yeah. Essentially, what I'm saying is that if it came down to it, they would kill their neighbor for the government.
Yeah. They killed their neighbor over liking the Louis C.K. N-word bit.
Yeah. They think that you should die for thinking Chappelle is funny.
Yeah. Oh my god. That would be like an awesome war, like an awesome civil war to have happen. It's like finding out where someone's comedic line is and if that like justifies killing them or not. What did you think of the new Dave Chappelle special? Did you like his joke about trans people with a fucking gun to your head? Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't see it, so
Who are you to wave your penis?
it's so gay too that all of this like war goes on in comedy. Like the last place any of this should be going on is
Dude,
like,
yeah. Well, people don't.
oh, you
get
have
it's
this
a
strong
guy
opinion.
telling a joke.
Yeah,
it's
like
a dude
just
telling a joke,
fuck
and even if it
off.
sucks, like you're allowed to not like it.
Yeah,
But also,
it's like
why are people not allowed to like other shit?
it's like going to a kid's production and being like, well, the acting really isn't where I think it should be. Like,
Yeah, well, people also don't understand that like stand up is although it is someone's thoughts sometimes, it also is just like a performance, and
yeah,
people do takes on stuff that aren't going to be right because they're trying to explore another option of it and trying to make that funny. I mean, there
yeah,
are some
oh,
stand-up comics who are just like not funny people. There are also stand-up comics who are just like bad people who aren't funny. Like there.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, part of the fun process of doing comedy is like taking like sort of like a kind of contrarian opinion to things sometimes, or thinking about them in that way to expose yourself to like a different way to like tell a joke or have a perspective on something. It's
Yeah,
like you think about things in an open-minded fashion. Like, yeah, if I just thought about everything and tried to be like in
and
a way that
sometimes
I
it's
found morally
closed-minded.
good,
Sometimes it's
yeah.
closed-minded because you haven't given yourself that chance yet.
Well, but that's the beauty of it is it can be any of those things,
Yeah,
like, and that's like what makes comedy a good, like, fun thing to do.
yeah.
It doesn't
Comedy's
have to
gay as
be like,
fuck when you think about it.
yeah, well, and it's gay as fuck that people take it so seriously now. That like makes it worse, where it's
Yeah,
like, there's all these people that want to like try and police it and be like, well, this is okay and this is not. And it's like,
yeah.
no one is like going on stage trying to be like, hey, yeah, doing this Chinese accent, this is actually like really okay to do.
And the
Like,
people who are doing that are not funny people for the most part.
yeah, we've seen those guys on stage and get up there and like talk
Like
about,
open micers specifically.
yeah, yeah, something like, oh, what if a baby got raped? You know,
Yeah,
like that guy.
fucking guy, Jesus.
That guy, that's a
Ooh.
guy who is not a good comic and like like probably thinks it's genuinely okay to say that stuff.
Yeah. Or because he likes the taboo of it, he keeps doing it because he knows it's gonna piss people off. Which is like
I guess that's also
that's
true.
that's the wrong way to do comedy to me, to some extent.
Yeah,
Like unless
like
it's your whole act. It's just being I don't know.
yeah,
There's no right or
yeah.
wrong way, I guess.
No, he
But
was
there
also just a bad comic,
yeah, he was
bad
just not a
delivery and
funny
everything.
guy,
Like,
yeah.
uh, but I don't know. It's just like the people that want to like try and put rules on and stuff just need to like leave it alone. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's not what it was ever supposed to
And you
be.
know what? The people that I don't like, I don't listen to. I ignore
Hmm.
them. Maybe I'll talk about them on my podcast. I'll never put their name out there though.
No,
You know what I
no
mean?
free clout.
Yeah, because if I talk about the guys that I don't like, the guys that I do like don't get any fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like and
Hmm.
that's the thing that like a lot of comics I know talk about too is it's like if you don't like a guy, don't fucking talk about him. Ignore him because he'll go
Hmm.
away if you ignore him or
Yeah.
her.
But if you keep addressing them and then they like get wind of that, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like they like to talk about me on their fucking show or whatever,
Yeah.
or behind my back, or
Or even just like I mean the fucking Chappelle shit. It's like we keep talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people like he just gets more attention. All press is
Yep.
good press at the end of the day, because then you
Oh yeah.
find people who think that they think the same way as he does, and they can fucking rationalize liking him, and then he gets more
Mm-hmm.
fans or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like a
Yeah.
comic, if you don't like art, why are you talking about it? Just ignore it. Talk about the
Mm-hmm.
good stuff. Talk about the stuff you like.
Yeah. I think that is the best way to go about it.
Put your
It's just like,
pussy
yeah,
on your
just
mans
don't.
is one of the funniest goddamn jokes in the world.
That's such a good
That
joke.
fucking joke. I think the comic's name is Dante something, dude. And oh my god, dude.
You gotta put your pussy on your man.
You gotta put your pussy on your man. Ladies, you
But
gotta put
what
your pussy
if
on your man. You gotta put your pussy on your man. You gotta put your pussy on your man so much that he come home and he's pussy. You gotta do that. You gotta put your pussy on your man. Cause what if he cheats on you with a trans? It is so funny. And it's not, dude, it's so funny for all the stupidest fucking reasons too.
Well, yeah, it's like great when you were describing it to us, just the fact that like he says it and then it's like just kills the crowd. Like if I was there, I would have been losing my mind
Dude,
where it's like
watching that
that reaction is
juxtaposition.
that now part of the joke. Like,
Yeah, man. It's that, and it's the fact that like that part of it doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Like what?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have anything to do with the other.
No, it's just like, oh, where did that come from? What was your like train of thought writing?
It rules, dude. It's such a good fucking like. The more I sit on it, the more I think about it every day of my life since I've seen it happen.
Dude, I was thinking about it
this joke
yesterday
for
driving
fucking
around.
month. I've been thinking about this joke for a fucking month, and it is the funniest thing in the world.
It's like, what if he cheat on you with a trans? Just like, because for me, in my mind, it's like all of a sudden I would be at an open mic, and then when that joke happens, it's like, oh, now I'm in like a TV show. It's
Yeah.
like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's like whoa, and it's like, dude, no shade to the guy. The guy's actually really funny. I've seen him do stand up again, and like the rest of his set was also very funny. But just that one joke, it was so fucking funny just to watch the audience turn.
Mm-hmm.
Just with one.
It's so like, oh god, it's so perfect. It's just like
awesome.
the perfect shit storm where it's like,
It's perfect.
yeah, you're picking the one thing that you should not talk about at an open mic.
Yeah,
it's like
that's like the
bringing
one
it up in
thing
a
that feels
crude
wrong
way.
to talk about
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I mean, we're like people are actually getting away with the Chinese accent. Like,
Yeah.
you know, sure,
Yeah.
that was getting laughs. What if he cheat on you with a trans? Got nothing.
Yeah, I like. Oh man, that'd be so fun. Ladies, you gotta
Ladies, put your
put your pussy on
Pussy.
your man.
your man.
Ladies, you gotta put your pussy on your man. Cause what if he cheat on you with trans? So
Trans.
fucking funny, dude.
Oh man, dude, yeah, like a fucking white guy doing an Asian voice doing that
Doing
joke.
that joke.
Ladies.
Here's the thing too. I hope he keeps doing that joke.
Yeah.
I hope he
That
never
joke
stops.
has an audience, man. It just wasn't that one.
That joke has an audience, and it's me.
Yeah, it's a bunch of shitheads like us that would enjoy it.
It's a bunch of shitheads like us, dude. It's awesome.
We had a bunch of people like us in that crowd that we would have lit up that room.
We would have been laughing our fucking asses off, and not even for the right reason. And that's the thing that's even funnier.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing: I don't know the intention behind the joke. You know what I mean? Like, what if the intention is that it's absurd?
Dude, it doesn't even fucking matter because we don't need to know to think it's funny.
I know, but it would almost be funnier if you like masterminded it that way, where he he knew that it fully aware and just committed. Oh man, I love stand-up comedy. I love doing it. I hate talking about it, even though we've talked about it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I just think because analyzing it feels gay. It's just a bunch of fucking retards talking about shit.
Like, dude, I'll tell you the funniest things that like will ever happen to you in your life, the things that'll make you laugh the most, very rarely are going to be the things that you have to think about.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah,
like
for
when I think
sure.
about like the times that I've been crying laughing, it's not from some fucking big brain joke. Like, I remember the last time I was laughing so hard that I couldn't breathe. We were playing a UFC fighting game at my friend's house and just got like caught in a combo where it was just like constant fucking like uppercut punches, like, and the other guy's
Yeah.
just getting fucked up. And I just remember like
Oh,
my hand.
you're cutting out. Hold on. Oh no. Cave, can you hear me? Oh shit. We're what if I just like found elevator music and put it in here? Bloop, boop, boop, boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay,
There you
I
are.
probably cut out pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, yeah, you did.
Shit, whatever. Fuck it.
It's all
Fuck
right.
everything I
Constant. It
was
was
saying.
constant uppercuts, and you were laughing.
Yeah, yeah. That's like the fun. That's funnier than like most things you'd have to think about.
You know what made me laugh hard as shit?
Mm.
When you slept on that little chair with your legs up on the pull-out couch, and we shared that blanket.
Yeah.
When I woke up a little bit and like tried to tug the blanket up a little bit towards me, forgetting that you were there,
Oh yeah.
and I felt I felt another person still close to me as I pulled, and then I don't know if you were awake or what, but you like pulled the fucking blanket back. I literally like just fell back asleep. It didn't matter, but like I was thinking about it later, and I like was cracking the fuck up at the fact that number one, I forgot you were there. Number
Yeah.
number two, that when I pulled the blanket to get a little more, you just pulled it back, bro.
Dude, I probably wasn't awake. That's something everyone in my fucking family
It's
does.
so fun. It made me laugh so hard when I like woke up and thought about
Yeah, dude, that was a crazy morning waking up. I was like, wait, I was like, oh my God, that's right. We're at Clay's house.
it. Yeah, man, dude, we got so fucked up like every time we hung out.
Dude,
At least
I didn't
I did.
fucking I did good until show night. I had two drinks at Sisyphus, and then I had sobered up by the time I drove home.
Oh yeah,
Um,
because you didn't come out with us Thursday. Because we went to CC Club after Sisyphus, and we just got
I
fucking
would have,
rammed.
but I had no fucking money, so I was like,
Yeah.
but dude, I don't know if I told you guys this show night. The fucking when we were leaving the place after that tequila shot, I was like done in. I don't remember getting out of the cities, but I remember being on like 169.
Oh yeah.
And so you called and you were like, "Oh, like get your own food." And
Oh yeah.
so there's that fucking McDonald's in New Hope that like I got there like right before midnight,
Yeah, because
and
they closed
so I
at
ordered my
midnight.
yeah, so I ordered my food, and I must have put my car in park in the drive-through. I must have been waiting for a while, and so they give me the stuff. I go to like drive away and like get back on the exit ramp and get back on the 169, and so I get on the ramp from going down and my RPMs like shoot up to 4 and I'm going like
Oh.
25, 30 miles an hour. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get down the ramp and I'm
Oh,
like
you put
trying
it
to
in
like,
like a different, like in third or
yeah,
something.
dude, I
Yeah.
shifted it to a different thing. I was like, then here I am drunk as fuck. Like I am so fucked if like a cop stops. And so I just get over on the side of the road immediately and I turn my hazards on. And I remember that I'm just like there. I'm like, well, whatever happens, happens. What did we do? I look and I don't thank God I like noticed it was like out of place, but I was like, oh shit, I shifted it wrong and I put it back in the drive. Was
Yeah.
able to get out of it. But any cop that like would have seen like this car that's like jerking around and like just pulls over with the hazards on, like, oh, I wonder what's going on with that guy, you
Yeah,
know?
man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
God damn.
But good God, yeah. I hadn't been hungover in probably like a month. So that morning waking up, I felt like hell. I was like, oh,
Yeah, man. Dude, I watched a homeless man play guitar last night.
oh, how was that?
It was awesome. He was incredible. He had a broken bottle for a slide, And he had this
Oh,
open
shit.
tuning, and he was just like singing the blues, and I'm standing there with Ahmed, dude. We're just like, I'm like, oh, you think about taking off soon? He's like, yeah, I just gotta listen a little bit. And I'm like, all right, man. And we just stood there and listened to this guy for like probably 5-10 minutes.
That rocks.
It was so cool.
Street performers are great, man. I don't see enough of them in my neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
Like, and if there was too many, then I'd get pissed off. But like once in a while, it's like, would it kill some guy to fucking come out here with a guitar or a drum or something?
No, for real. Good. Get out there with a bucket and a stick.
Yeah.
Just start hitting the bucket in the different places, and then start yelling stuff like, I am low fat.
I am your mother.
Dun, 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 dun,
I should do that. I should just put on some fucking ripped ass clothes, go outside, start banging on shit.
Yeah, dude. That'd be a cool.
Make some fun.
That'd be sweet.
Be a cool summer job. It'd be like, oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I have cosplay.
I cosplay as a homeless man.
Yeah, a homeless guy that likes to drum.
I stand on a street corner with a beer in a plastic bag, and I bang on a bucket with a stick. And
Dude, how much money do you think they make in a day? Is it like worth it? Could you do that for work?
You know, I have definitely seen guys raking fucking cash. Like in St. Cloud, there was a guy that was like, "Yeah, man, I make like $1,000 a day."
Nah,
I'm like, "There's no fucking way, dude." He's
that
like,
has to be a lie. You don't make $1,000 a day.
He was like, on a good day, dude, $1,000. Otherwise, I'm making maybe like 500, 800. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, dude. He's like,
What the hell are you spending that on?
Dude, he was like, he had like some like very like just shitty housing, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he'd buy all his booze and food, and then that was the thing that was crazy too, working at that liquor store, man, because you got all these like piece of shit women and guys buying them gift cards for places.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want that shit. They don't need that shit.
Yeah.
The amount of times a homeless man would be like, "Listen, I have not used this gift card. It's worth fucking $20 at Chipotle. I'll give it to you for 15." And it's like, I wish I could do that right now. Honestly,
Yeah.
Wish I could give you that money so you could buy beer instead.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry that someone fucked you like that.
If you're gonna give homeless people money, just give it to them in cash. Let them decide. Let them have autonomy as a person.
Yeah, I would never give a homeless person a fucking gift card. That feels ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the sentiment, like, oh, I want them to eat, but like also talk to one of the ones that's outside of Walmart and just ask them if they want anything inside. Yeah. I've done that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I
Like-
feel like that's cooler than just grabbing a gift card from the restaurant they're standing outside. Because I didn't get it until I like worked in a liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
Like genuinely, I was like, I don't understand this shit. Like, why can't I? What's wrong with giving them a gift card? And then like,
Yeah.
I saw it first person. I was like, oh, I get it now. They don't
Yeah,
want
it's like-
Chipotle.
They're people too. Not that they're gonna make the right decisions, but a lot of us make bad decisions.
They're gonna make
you
the
know?
right decision for them.
Yeah, and like, fuck it, dude. Like, they don't have a house. Just if they want to like drink a fucking beer at 10 a.m., let them do
Let
it.
them fucking do it.
Yeah, I don't.
I live in my
get on
mom's
my ass.
basement, and I can drink a beer at 10 a.m. Why can't they?
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah,
In the park.
literally.
Who are they hurting?
I have no problem with it unless they're like a serial like rapist or something. Then maybe let's get them somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe we should get them help by.
Yeah, maybe
shooting them
those
in the
ones we
head.
get out. But if they want to just like be in the mix at the park, like hanging out with everybody and getting drunk as fuck,
Pack
yeah,
up your
I don't
fucking tent. Pack
Yeah.
up your get out of our tent city. Move to a different tent city. You keep serial raping all of the people in our tent city.
getting exiled like fucking Yoda. 'Cause you're a serial rapist.
Get the fuck out of our tent community.
Yo, dude, get the fuck out of here.
If you're gonna be doing shit like that here, get out, bro.
Yo, I don't even know where you're from, but you gotta leave.
Ah, damn it, man. We didn't do the Middle West. We didn't do the Middle
Oh,
West bit. Fuck.
that's right. That's right.
Shit, I forgot about that. We did the whole cat thing. I was like, now that yeah, I like
The cat thing was cool.
it
The
was
cat
awesome, dude. That kicked ass. I like that. I love the idea. No, well, I'll just do it real quick before the show ends. I love the idea. I love the idea of like guys in the Middle East being like, "Oh man, you hear about the that issue over in the Middle West?" And it's talking about like Kyle Rittenhouse, like the BLM protests. It's like, yeah, the Middle West is just fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking lawless out there, man. They just let these like kids walk around with machine guns.
They're letting people cross state lines over there, man, in the Middle West. We should bomb them.
Yeah, we need the drone strike Kenosha.
Yeah,
They're just
man.
like, yeah, they show like 3 pictures to like the Saudi media of like fucking the protests going on. Things look like shit, and they're like, look at this place. It's a hellhole.
It's a picture of the cherry with the spoon. It's like, come on. We don't
Yeah.
look at
What
this
the fuck is this?
architecture. Look at this
Yeah.
beautiful Middle East or Middle Western architecture.
Architecture.
Uh,
Oh
it's a
man.
Sears Tower.
Oh my
They got a
god.
place like us over in the Middle West, dude. They got Chai Rack.
He got Chirac. It's like where we live, but with black people.
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Dude, if the Middle East found out about Chirac, that would probably scare them straight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, we
I'd be
need to
like,
scare straight every other country. That's what NATO does. NATO is the scared straight of countries.
NATO just showing like a Chirac documentary like to every other country. Like these are the people of America.
Yeah, this is the Middle West.
It's like some 13-year-old black kid like I was just trying to find a way out. But I guess our time comes. I guess our time always comes. And he's like in prison for fucking like double homicides.
Yeah, man.
13 years old, adult prison.
Yeah. That's the only kind of prison they have in Chicago is adult
Yeah.
prison.
My name is Tavion, and when my dad went away, I thought I needed to kill someone. Like, dude, that would scare the hell out of every other country.
Yeah, man.
People in India would be like, "Did you hear about this kid Davion in America?"
All the Chinese guys were like, "Did you hear about Tavion?"
You know, all Americans are like this. All Americans are like this.
not going over there. It is too scary for Russia.
That's like classic American fashion too. Exploit a black man in a shitty situation
All
for the white man's
likes
gain,
and clicks.
for likes and clicks and intimidation.
That's right.
Because they are using this 13-year-old boy to scare the rest of the world.
Yeah, I like that. I like how terrible this country is.
Yeah. But see, that's the beauty about comedies. You know, I can say something like that, and I can tell you right now, don't even think about it. Either you think that was funny or that it wasn't.
And if you think it wasn't funny, that's okay.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
talk
fine.
about it.
Yeah, they should just leave it alone. You didn't laugh. You don't owe it anything else.
Exactly. Go back to when we were talking about me being a pet. Go
Yeah.
listen. If you
Yeah,
didn't
let's-
like, if you didn't like our Middle West bit,
Yeah, go back to where Clifton lives with a family of cats.
and I kill a whole family of 4.
Yeah,
If
and
you
it's
didn't
very
like
fun.
that part, you're just fucked up. You just,
Yeah.
you don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, this podcast is not for you if you didn't like one or both of those.
Yeah, if you liked one or the other, that's fine. If you
Yeah.
liked both, that's the perfect. If you didn't like either, what are you doing?
Yeah, why did you listen this far? This bit is coming at the tail end of the episode. Like,
Maybe it'll get better after they talk about how comedy.
yeah, maybe they'll say something funny about after the gay ass talk about stand up. Oh no, they're just making fun of a 13-year-old black boy that killed someone.
Named Tavion Duncan.
PBO Duncan. Not even you. That's me. I'll take the brunt for that.
No,
That's for
I like the last name. I put that in there.
all right, you got the Duncan. This is just sort of to
Yeah, dude,
you know, I'll take liability for people scrubbing this for whatever sort of opportunity is coming in 2023 for one of the guys.
We're not even 4 months into the year, and it's like whatever happens next year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hit some people up and see if they want to be guests on the show sometime. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day after I take a shit.
It's a good idea. I'm gonna go see what DoorDash looks like. Might get an oil change today too.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about starting DoorDash just for a little bit. Just so I can have some cash to go out with.
It's nice, man. You hit lunch or dinner, you could easily do like $50 a day, just like casually doing it.
Yeah, man, that might be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Cave, do you have anything you want to plug? I guess.
Is this public?
Yeah, this is Tuesday.
All right. Well, follow Chris. Hopefully, Ben Fargera. You can follow Clay, Bitch Respecter, and you can follow me at KPVQN. And yeah, thank you for listening. That's all I got.
Yeah, cool. Well, we got a live show in June 24th. Bushwick Public House. We're gonna start telling everyone now because the last show we did, apparently nobody knew it was happening until the day after it happened.
Yeah.
If you're in the Minnesota area and you want to see me do stand-up comedy, come out to the Crane on Wednesdays, Underground Music Cafe. Watch me do the worst 3 minutes ever after watching an hour and a half of other comics.
Yep. No, the New York show is gonna go crazy. All right, your 3 favorite boys are gonna be there. We're gonna have some kick-ass sets. So if you want to, ticket link is live right now, right?
Yeah, it is. Shit, maybe we should start posting that. Keep it.
Yeah, I can start. I'll start throwing that in the plugs.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can literally get a ticket right now if you want.
Yeah.
And ideally, there will be more events like that in the future. So
yeah, California, we got a lot of listeners out there. Apparently, if you guys are fairly centralized, hit me up. Let's book something out there. Let's get it done.
Yeah, we would love to go around and do performances, whatever, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, cool.
All right. Well, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thanks for listening. Tell your friends. Leave a review. The whole shebang. Peace.
Yep. Bye.